everyone, welcome back to this new episode. Finally, guys, the last 2 weeks I did not trade super well. I did different mistakes, but today it was an insane day. We have Nasdaq at -5%. That is like crazy things to see. We made the new low of the year. So we broke the low we made like 2 months ago, and now we just destroyed it. Google earnings and the Microsoft earnings are not very great, so they're pushing down the market, and it's insane. So today there were many possibility on the downside. Tesla lost 12%. I did a massive mistake on that one. I got a little scalp on the downside, and I didn't drive it back to the bottom. It was insane. It could have been like a crazy trade, but I did 2 good trades as well. I did other mistakes that gave back so much profit, but I'm plus 200 on the day. But I did 2 good trades that I want to show you, and the reason why I took them, and as well how much profit I had with them. As well, I want to show you my idea on the Nasdaq at the end of the video. What is the next support, possible support, the next possible bounce, and where we can find probably some buyers stepping in. But for the moment, it doesn't look good. So I will be really careful if you want to buy on the bullish side. But if you're thinking too short, probably tomorrow is going to be a crazy day, and as well Facebook earnings are coming tomorrow evening. So guys, let's go check out the first 2 trades, one on the Dow and one on the Nasdaq. We're going to check first one, the Nasdaq. That was the one I made this morning at the opening of the market. So guys, the market opened at this moment here. We had right away a big sell down on the Nasdaq. Really, we were losing hundreds of points like nothing. I was waiting for a possible pullback to help me to have a better entry, and I as well ride as well together. This one I missed it, literally just missed it. But as you can see, it's a 1 minute candle, 1 minute candle. So it's very hard to trade it. You need just probably be a bit of lucky, try to step in at the top here, but it's very hard. So what did I did? I was waiting, and then I redesigned this resistance, this support that are previous levels of weeks ago. It broke lower, and I was waiting a possible retest of this level. The first moment it got retested, I was like, I cannot wait and I cannot risk it again. I'm gonna have a tight stop loss above the 21 EMA. That is one of my favorite moving average, and it will be just below above it. If it was gonna break above it, I was gonna get out with a little loss, or if not, I was gonna ride it down. So I entered here on NQ. This was my first entry, and what I did after that was I added to it when I saw it broke the low. So this was a risky trade, but as well the idea is that it was selling so much fast that I was like, this guy is gonna sell even more. Especially because when we look at the 4-hour chart, yesterday we had I think around 2% upside. So for sure we were gonna sell it down and just recover all that buyers. Another reason why I entered this trade is because on the delta we don't see buyers stepping in at all. Here we have is the moment that I entered. As you can see, these little 2 candles are the only things you can see as buyers are stepping in. But of course, with this big sell and these little 2 candles means that the buyers are not enough to step in and to do some pushing upside. So that was my opportunity. And in the 5-minute candle, really we have just big red candles selling. So this volume is literally only on the selling side. So here, as you can see, we entered on 13,350 and added at 13,314, and I sold all of it at 13,230. It was a very good trade. I made almost $200 on it, so I'm very happy with it. Definitely I could have played it better. My initial idea when I entered here, I was like, guys, this is gonna sell off all day. I'm gonna keep it running all day as much as I can. But when I saw the $200 profit, unfortunately I sold. without really having the best plan on it. So that was a mistake on my side. I could have followed the 21 EMA, but it's okay. What is done, and we can move on with a good profit anyway. The second trade, it was on the Dow side, and it was, I forgot the marker there, and it was almost at the end of the day. So let's go to the end of the day and explain to you my idea of this trade. So we are almost at the end of the day. So we are here almost 1 hour before the closing market, and as you can see, Dow just sold off as well. At the start of the day was making some possible bullish push, but really it got just sold off. We reached this level of 33,400, and we start to bounce on it once, twice, but at the same time we had a resistance here, and we retested it again once, twice, and 3 times. So in this side we are just in a channel. The reason of me playing this short side, it's for 2 different reasons. If we go to the 1 minute chart, we can see that at the first time we went to the resistance, okay, we rejected right away. So we can see the 5 minute candles are quite bearish, and as well we created a consolidation on this level. So 1, okay, and this is the consolidation we're creating. So what was my idea is that if we break down, I'm gonna shell short, and I'm gonna have a stop loss just above. Another reason why I decided to short is because as you can see here, we have a big selling, and we have as well a big selling on the delta. So we know that the sellers are there. But when it bounced, we have a big upside. So we have a big upside, but the delta is not really going up. So it means that sellers are not fighting for the moment. The buyers are there, but sellers probably are just waiting to have a better price to push down the price. So when it got here, we had a consolidation, and I was just waiting, as I said before, for a possible break and then short it. When I saw that it really was moving fast, I decided to don't take my profit on the low, because as we saw before, it bounced once, twice, 3 times. So that was probably the best idea. But when I saw it broke right away, I decided to don't sell. The best could have been as well add to it on the break and ride it until the next resistance. But unfortunately, I didn't have the courage to do that. And we had a nice $160 profit, because this was a downside of 160 points, because I was playing $1 per point. Honestly, I was very happy with it. The trade was great. I could have done better, yes, but honestly, I'm happy with my profit. So these were the 2 trades I made today. The one on Nasdaq and one in NQ. I'm very happy with these 2 trades, but I'm not happy with the other trades I took that were so many. I tried to scalp the Nasdaq and the Dow, but I got chopped out different times. Gave back some profit, but honestly, I'm okay with it. For the moment, the month was great. I had only 2 red days. But let's go analyze the Nasdaq and see where we can go. And now that we broke the low of the year. So as you can see here on the 15th of March, we made the low of the year was 12,950. And that resisted since 12th of March. So for a few months, we did not break that low. We went up. Many people here on this side became very bearish, but totally understandable, because it was a massive push. If you remember, we had Tesla pushing to the highs, so everyone was very bullish. But we started to have better earnings, Netflix, and the market starts, especially Nasdaq, starts to crumble down. And today, because of the Google earnings and Microsoft earnings, we destroyed this low right away on aftermarket, making a new low of the year. This is the new low of the year, guys, because if we go to the previous low, below that one, it's on the that is the 10th of March of 2021. So it's been 1 year that we didn't go that low. Guys, it is the low of the year and the low in 1 year. But so what is the next level then? Because if we look right now and we move to the daily chart, the probably next support is around this level. Let's go no, this one, the horizontal line, like it. Probably is this level here, because we have a resistance, little support, little support, and big support just a bit below. So if we put the line, is around 2,415, so around 2,400. And if we put as well the second one, low one, that is gonna take this resistance and this support, we're gonna have it around 2,240. So this is the area between 2,400 and 2,240, so around 150 area. That is gonna be probably the next area of support of Nasdaq. If tomorrow we're gonna sell Facebook earnings and everything, this is the next area we're gonna see some support. I don't think this will be very crucial. There is just a very little one, but this one seems really the most important one, the most important area. After we broke this low here and we broke this low, so I think we're gonna run until 2,400 to 2,250. So this is my analysis, especially if we go to the delta as well. Let's see. As I told you, the delta shows the graph of buying and selling pressure, and we can see that from the top here we reached as well the top of the delta. We start to make new lows, and this big push here did not make new high of this push, the previous push here. So we're making lower low and higher low on the delta. So this higher high on the Nasdaq probably was a fake one because of the delta, but of course we are not sure about that. The delta is just an indicator, but it can help. So looking at the delta, this is a big confirmation that we are selling selling very fast, and this big push on the last 2 days are bringing down probably the price even lower than this right now, and we're gonna definitely retest these levels. So this is the idea for my point of the Nasdaq, where I think we have still a bit of downside to get, especially tomorrow, especially the Facebook earnings, the next earnings on these days. So I will be really careful on the upside, but yeah, this year definitely is a put year, is a bearish year. It's not anymore like 2020 and 2021. The market is very weak, and as well we are getting every time new bad news, that is war or that is inflation. It's always something new. So guys, I hope you liked the video. I'm sorry that maybe it was a bit too long, but I hope you enjoyed it, and if you like it, please guys subscribe, and see you in the next one. Peace.